See all the good things on KGMB 9 tonight.
You know the legend. Now get to know the woman. Jackie, CBS Sunday.
Oh! Ah! Who drank all the brandy? Oh, great. Where's room service? Room service. Hello? Ah, that's fabulous. Craig has everybody in the county working a stupid party. Well, maybe he can keep me away from his party, but he can't keep me from going downstairs to have a drink. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. As soon as I find the door.
We're leaving. I'll get our coats.
You may want to clean yourself up first.
I'm not hurt.
I was talking about Rose's lipstick. Oh, you all right?
Yeah.
What happened?
Seems your husband has something to say to me. With his fist.
Hey, hun. Either you got ketchup on your face or your lips bleeding.
Yeah, thanks, Doc. Your concern's appreciated.
I just hate to see you in that beautiful shirt. Blood's a bear to get out. I bet you were just eating this up. Oh, yeah, this is my kind of fun. I'm so disappointed we don't have gladiators anymore. I love hand-to-hand combat, don't you? Sounds pretty good to me right now. How did you find out what I was wearing? Trust me, it's not because I admire your taste. I am not dying to be just like you. No. But you're dying to get your hands on my husband again, aren't you, Rose? You figured you could fool Holden once, why not try again, right?
I couldn't convince Jack to leave, and I couldn't get Styles to destroy that picture.
Oh, no.
Have you seen Jack?
Well, honey, he's right there.
It's over. It's over. Jack is gonna find out the kind of woman that he married, and then my life is over. You see? Styles is gonna find a way to get Jack alone, and then he's gonna show him that picture. And then Jack is gonna know that Winston Lowe got led to Carly by me. Oh my God, he's gonna hate me so much. He won't even be able to look at me. I won't even get a chance to tell him about our baby.
Listen to me. You gotta get a grip, okay? You gotta think straight here, okay?
I can't. I feel sick.
What do you mean I'm in danger? What kind of danger? You look a bit confused, Carly. Did you even know you'd be meeting me here tonight?
Craig told me I'd be meeting a man. You, of all people. No offense, Malin, but you are Winston's maid. What are you doing here?
But you figured it out. I'm here for the microchips. You are wasting precious time, Jack. You have to do something.
You expect me to believe that Craig Montgomery, a major player on the international business scene, has asked Carly to make a mega-million-dollar transaction involving stolen microchips?
Yes. The only reason she agreed to go along with it is because she knows that you want to get the goods on Craig and she wants to help you.
Yeah, and this secret transaction is going down tonight.
Any minute now. That is why you have to jump on this, Jack, because you have to do something before something gets out of control.
That would be something, Carly letting something get out of control.
Just drop the hostility for 5 minutes. You have to help her so that she can help you.
If she was so hot on helping me, why didn't you tell me about this herself?
It hasn't been exactly easy for her to get anywhere near you, okay? Craig has been hot on her tail all night. Anytime she gets anywhere near you, you shoo her away like she's some disease-carrying mosquito.
This has nothing to do with my feelings about Carly.
Oh, yeah? Well, if the tip came from anybody else, you would have been all over it.
Craig, I hope I'm not bothering you.
Oh, Barbara, how could you ever be a bother? You enjoying the party?
Yes, it's lovely.
I'm glad you like it.
But it could be even lovelier if there weren't a certain gate crasher here. He
Oh, really?
seems to be annoying several of your female guests.
Oh, well, I'll find security.
No. No need for that. He's right there. You know him?
No. So he's not invited.
So why did she ask him to leave?
No, I'll take
Or he
care.
bothers a few more of the ladies.
I'll take care.
Another cozy chat with Montgomery. You two seem to have a lot to say to each other.
Well, I have to talk to somebody. My husband's here, but I haven't spoken to him the entire night.
I was just curious. What was that all about?
Are you asking me as your wife? Or am I now a witness at your investigation?
Jack Snyder? That's me. I just need a moment of your time, please.
Well, it's gonna have to wait. I'm in the middle of something right now.
This is something you'll want to see right away.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Capital One. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Ho, ho, ho!
Well, I hope you didn't put all those on the credit card.
Yeah, why?
Do you know what those interest charges are gonna do to us?
Don't worry. I used our new Capital One card. It's interest-free.
To the Navy!
If you had a new Capital One card, all your purchases would be interest-free until May 2001.
Gotta tell Steve and Laura about Capital One.
What's in your wallet?
I guess it was about a year ago something really different happened to me. The inventor of this machine, the torso track, asked me to give him 1 minute of my time. I did, and for 1 minute I did this exercise. I could have done more, but he said that's enough. Well, the next morning when I woke up, ooh, my stomach burned, my abs burned, my chest, obliques, and my back. I felt like I'd spent hours at the gym. I knew I had to have one of these machines. Well, it has been a year now with my torso track, and I just want to say I'm in the best shape of my life. It doesn't matter if you're just starting to work out or if you're Frank Zane, 3-time Mr. Universe. Torso Track will adjust to your fitness level. Now, how about giving me a minute of your time? Call and we'll send you a Torso Track to try, risk-free.
Call now and we'll send you a Torso Track to try in your own home for 1 month risk-free. If you decide to keep it, we'll give you a year to pay interest-free.
Order your Torso Track today. Call 1-800-254-6007.
Oh, tough day.
Yeah.
What you eating?
Beef noodle soup.
Condensed soup? I used to eat that too, back when I played with dolls. You're an adult now. There's a better tasting soup.
New Progresso beef and mushroom has big chunks of tender steak, portobello mushrooms, pasta, and hearty vegetables, all with just the right seasonings. See the difference?
This is better.
See? And how about that tie?
It's time to go to the better taste of Progresso.
Don't let old man winter slow you down. Take Hall's Defense with vitamin C. It's a full day's supply of vitamin C. And a powerful defense against winter. Get Hall's Defense and get going.
Curel delivers more moisture than Eucerin and Lubriderm. Dermatologist recommended, Curel heals dry skin better. Women who try it agree. You can see the cure in Curel.
How safe are you in warehouse-type stores? Tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Her biological clock says time is running out. But how can you start a family when you've dumped your boyfriend?
I'm Linda, Lou's girlfriend.
An all-new That's Life, CBS Saturday.
You'll want to see this. What do you think you're doing?
I could ask you the same thing. This is a private party.
Maybe I'm invited.
Maybe not, considering I'm the host and I've never seen you before. So I think you should leave now before I have to get messy.
Why don't you relax? There's no need to get touchy here. I'm only here to deliver something to Mr. Snyder.
You know, Jack, do you have any business with this guy?
Not that I know of, no.
I didn't think so, and you're not the first guest he's annoyed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I only came to see Snyder. Now, I haven't bothered anybody.
And you won't, because you're leaving. Sorry, Jack.
These things happen.
Not at my parties.
What was that all about?
I'm not really sure.
Craig seemed pretty upset. Who was that guy?
He looked familiar, but I couldn't place him.
Well, you were talking to him for quite some time. You didn't give clues to who he was?
I kind of got the feeling that he had me confused with somebody else. Nothing made sense. Listen, Hal, there's a few questions I want to ask you about. In private, if that's okay.
Oh, say no more. I know how to keep myself busy. Don't I, Hal?
Is it my imagination, or is she acting a little tense tonight?
Barbara's Barbara. What's up? Anything interesting?
Interesting, outrageous, unbelievable. You take your pick.
All right, you got me hooked.
Molly was just trying to convince me that Carly is just acting buddy-buddy with Montgomery, but really she's got another agenda going.
You don't say. What is it she's supposedly after?
No. Not what. Who? She wants to go undercover to help us nail Montgomery.
What do you want from me?
I want the envelope you were about to give Snyder.
I don't know what. That does not belong to you.
It does now. You can go. You can go. So, was meant for Jack Snyder's eyes. So, the blushing Mrs. Snyder knew the notorious Mr. Lowe. Before Winston put an end to Carly and Jack's wedding. Can it be that the innocent Miss Julie isn't so innocent after all? And that her husband doesn't have a clue yet?
You are living proof that you could go to all the best schools in the world and still be a complete moron. Even I would know better than to stand here whining why the love of my life is in the men's room nursing a fat lip that he got in a fight for you. Simon, the love of my life, where's all this coming from? I got first-hand information, honey. Up close and personal. What do you mean personal? It's a long story. Summarize. I went to see Simon, pretending to be you. You didn't. Wait, it gets worse. I came on really strong. You got pretty hot and heavy. You should know that. How cheap are you? Before you start throwing around the insults, you should know that it was Mama Walsh's idea. Oh, yes, I'm sure. Lucinda told you to go over to Simon and to seduce him, right? Well, she didn't tell me exactly to seduce him, but she did tell me to go over there as you to convince him to leave town, which he didn't, because the entire time that I was there, he knew that it wasn't you, which is very interesting, because there's another guy in town named Holden who didn't know the difference, or so he claims. These are two very different situations. Holden didn't even know that you existed. Why would he think that you were pretending to be me? And Simon knows you. He knows what you're capable of. His eyes are wide open. At least somebody's are. What's that supposed to mean? If you don't know, then I can't explain it. Anyway, I'm going out of here. I'm going home. I'm getting out of this little getup, because the next time I go after your husband, I'm going as me. The real me, Rosie D. I'm hanging up my lily suit for good. Never fit right anyway. Too tight. No fun. Ciao, baby.
You ready to go?
Yes. You?
Oh, yeah. I was ready a long time ago.
Hey, I caught you, you naughty boy.
Caught me doing what?
You said you weren't coming to the party. And here you are.
I want some answers.
About what?
Oh, please. You know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Look.
Oh.
Your hair.
It's a costume.
What are you trying to prove?
It's a costume party. I'm wearing a costume.
Oh, you got every detail, don't you? You got the hair, the dress.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about my wife. Victoria Hudson McKinnon, a woman you could never imitate, much less duplicate, so I suggest you stop it now.
Look, I'm sure, Jake, that Vicky was a lovely person and you must miss her terribly, but would you think about what you're suggesting, please? Because how would I know what dress she wore, or how she wore her hair, or her makeup, or...
I don't know, Emily, but you do.
It's a coincidence, that's all.
Let me tell you something, there's been a lot of strange coincidences lately, hasn't there?
What?
Like you grilling Cass a couple of weeks ago.
I told you about that. We talked about that. It was just a casual conversation. I was just curious about a few things.
You're curious? You're curious about the same way that you were about the black box recording on Vicky's plane that you just managed to get your hands on? And you show up looking like that? You know something? The worst part about this is I don't know who you're trying to hurt, me or Molly.
No, I'm not trying to hurt either of you. All right, you can. I don't even know what you're talking about with these phone calls. If you want to believe me, fine. If you don't want to believe me, that's your problem. But I'm not going to stand here and be interrogated by the likes of you. Excuse me. Oh, thank God. Thank God you found me. Let's go.
You might not feel that way in just a minute. I found something, Emily, in your pocket.
What?
It's over, Emily. It's over.
Malcolm, meet Mozart. There's a whole collection of classical music in the Sparkling Symphony Gym, only from Fisher-Price. It even grows into a piano.
Ooh.
Nap time, sweetie.
Can I just finish this movement?
Oh, the possibilities.
Surprise!
The Twirlin' Whirlin' Garden, only from Fisher-Price. It's not the only thing twirlin' and whirlin'. Oh, the possibilities.
Junk the gunk. Introducing new advanced cleaning from Crest. The best Crest ever at repelling stains, tartar buildup, and that filmy feeling so your teeth feel cleaner all day long. Advanced cleaning, new from Crest. Unstick the ick. Introducing new advanced cleaning from Crest. The best Crest ever at repelling stains, tartar buildup, and that filmy feeling so your teeth feel cleaner all day long. Advanced cleaning, new from Crest.
I'm at the French Market in New Orleans to find out what people think about Pert Plus.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
Hate's a strong word, Nikki. I'm not going to lie to you. Could I shampoo your hair right now? Why not?
Because we're in public.
Girls, don't you think she ought to try it?
All right, I might.
So you know what we're using, right? Pert Plus. This is water-based, so your hair gets just the conditioning it needs. The dream come true.
Glamorous looking.
So, hey, that is Pert Plus with clean conditioning. Come on, let us wash your hair. We can change your mind.
Am I going to be on television?
You never know when you'll need the fresh scent of Gain laundry detergent. A breath of fresh air. You never know when you'll need the fresh scent of Gain laundry detergent. A breath of fresh air.
This Saturday at Sears, something you want is on sale, guaranteed. Take 10% off practically everything, even sale prices, during our huge customer appreciation sale. Yep, the whole store is yours, so is the sale, and you can't miss that. Saturday at Sears.
I believe this belongs to you. You had better explain how you got your hands on this, or I'm going to stick my hands on your throat.
Okay, just... I had a key that I made a copy of when you gave me when I stayed at your apartment, and I used it to let myself in.
You broke into my apartment, and you got a picture of Vicky out of my photo albums. So you could do what, Emily? So you could turn yourself into Vicky?
No. When you say it like that, it sounds strange.
It doesn't sound strange. It sounds sick and perverted.
Or just give me a chance to explain myself, and I'll explain what I did.
How are you going to explain breaking into my house and taking a picture of my wife so you could imitate her?
Just wanted to get your attention. So you'd notice me as a woman.
Well, you picked the wrong way, lady.
Yeah, I know. I usually do.
You look at me. You tell me. What were you thinking?
I wasn't. I just knew how I felt about you. I mean, for the longest time, I mean, ever since I can remember, I've always had this incredible knack for finding Mr. Rom. You know, I'd pick the wrong guy for all the wrong reasons, pull out all the stops to win him over, and then I'd wonder why it wasn't working out. And then I met you, and you're just so
smart and funny and sexy and kind and everything I always wanted in a guy and could never find. And no matter what I did, you just wouldn't look at me, not that way.
That happens every day.
I know. And I could have handled that. I mean, I could have told myself that you weren't ready, that you missed Vicky. I mean, I could have lived with that, but you fell for Molly Conlon. I mean, of all people, Molly Conlon, and she didn't have to do anything. She just lay there in a coma, and you fell in love with her. And you know what? It just didn't seem fair. Not when I knew it. Not when I thought I knew that we were so right for each other. If you would just see that. It was about the same time that you mistook me for Vicky, and I thought to myself, if that's what it takes to get you to notice me, well, then so be it. I know how pathetic that sounds. I'm pathetic, okay? I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you. I promise.
That's quite a story. And I'd almost believe you if I didn't know about the phone calls, because let me tell you something. Nothing justifies trying to drive Molly crazy.
No. For the last time. I didn't make these phone calls. I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't done anything to hurt you or Molly. You have to believe me.
From you this time.
It is the truth.
Hey, she admitted what she did. And it wasn't pretty, all right? But she admitted it. You need to leave her alone now. Come on.
Is the fresh air helping?
You're helping. No, it is nice to have some company. It's no fun.
Look, to be honest, I'm just on my way out.
No. Please don't leave. Please.
Look, come on, you don't need me. There's a big bash going on inside. Go in and enjoy the fun.
No, I can't.
Why not?
It's embarrassing. You promise you won't tell anyone?
Yeah.
I wasn't invited.
What? This is your brother's party. You invited me yourself.
I know. Well, that was before Brother Dearest decided to teach me a little lesson.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. Okay, Craig loves me. I mean, he's my brother, and brothers love their sisters, right? But I don't really think that he likes me.
Yeah, and what makes you think that?
He came out and said it. And he's always putting me down, and... You know, it's hard to explain.
Look, you don't have to. I had a sister. She passed away.
Oh. I'm sorry. How did...
Look, it's complicated, all right? All family relations are complicated. Now, what am I saying? All relationships are complicated. Especially mine.
You're thinking about Lily, aren't you? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have bothered you. Why don't you go back in and
But
find
actually,
her?
I've already seen Lily. You know, and for all I know, she's already left with her husband.
Holden. I know him. I like rain. Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. But look, we really should get indoors before it starts pouring.
You're going back to the party?
Look, I don't think I'm going to be welcome.
Well, if you're not welcome, and I'm not welcome, maybe we should just have a little party of our own. What do you say?
I say, yeah, why not?
Okay, so where's she carrying these microchips? In a hidden compartment in her shoe?
No, Mr. Sarcastic. Her earrings.
Oh, of course, her earrings.
I'm serious, Jack. They're hidden in the earrings she's wearing.
Okay.
Let's say for the moment I buy this, and I'm not sure that I do. When is this big exchange supposed to go down?
Sometime before midnight, I think. That's what she said, yes. And that's everything I know. No, wait, I do know something else. The reason Carly's putting herself on the line tonight, Jack, is so that you will believe in her. Heaven help my crazy cousin, but everything she's doing these days is for you.
She shouldn't put herself in danger for anyone.
Yeah, well, it's a little late for advice. Carly's in it deep. And I just pray that you decide to be there for her if something goes wrong.
Well, Craig, there you are.
Barbara, another interloper?
No, no. Did you manage to get rid of the last one?
Yes, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you find out what he wanted?
Nothing important, but he won't be back.
Thanks for taking care of that for me.
You're welcome.
Look. No more discussion. Now it's time to hand over those earrings.
Sure. Except for one small problem. I'm supposed to exchange these for money, and you just said you're not going to pay.
And why would I pay for something that was stolen from me?
The microchips were yours.
Carly, back in Hong Kong, there is what you call here a syndicate. I work for them, and the microchips are theirs. And Mr. Montgomery never had any right to sell them.
You keep house for a syndicate?
But you don't keep house at all, do you? You're no one's maid, especially not Winston's. And no wonder you were always scorching my silk blouses. Carly, I'm warning you. This is no laughing matter. Now, if you value your life, you will do as I say and hand over those earrings.
They love us. Get the side contract in front of me.
As LA's hottest ad executive,
I'm a born salesman closer.
being smooth was part of his game.
I was gonna call you.
Yeah, I was gonna hold my breath.
Until Abby
Hello.
became a part of his life.
She's not somebody to get tired of. I'm more worried she's gonna get tired of me.
Academy Award winners Ben Affleck and Gwyneth Paltrow.
I want someone to say goodnight to. A last call of the day.
Bounce.
I don't have a last call of the day.
Rated PG-13. In theaters Friday, November 17th.
No kid can resist the taste of rich chocolate Ovaltine.
It's yummy. It's chocolatey.
Kids love Ovaltine's rich chocolate taste. And moms know Ovaltine has vitamins and minerals. Nesquik powder doesn't.
This chocolate milk's awesome. More Ovaltine, please. Today's book is a special holiday selection we've all been looking forward to. I just couldn't put it down. It's got tons of cool characters and pictures, too. I like a book with pictures.
The Big Book. Everything a kid could want. Coming this Sunday, only from Toys R Us.
We love the fishes because they're so delicious.
Oh,
Go fishing.
Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers, baked with no artificial preservatives, and cheesy, not sugary like sweet snacks.
Goldfish sighting.
Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers. It's one snack that's okay to get hooked on. What's the biggest news since goldfish? Giant goldfish, 300% bigger. For when you're really hungry.
It's fun talking to the girls about what makes a guy. If he wasn't, would you go any further? But until you get your sticky, stinky self to the shower, you're not going to attract anything but bugs. A little caress and you feel sweet. You feel sexy. You feel nothing. So what? You're resourceful? Happy hour's about to begin. And while your girlfriends look great in leopard and python, you make a stunning entrance in fish. With silky, fragrant caress body wash, you're so ready for anything.
You have reached a Gecko. You probably wanted Geico, which could save you hundreds on car insurance. Don't be embarrassed. Happens all the time. Have a nice day.
Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. At least you'll feel smart when the car insurance bill arrives. Geico.
A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Tonight, an internet clue could set Richard Kimball free or send him back to death row.
Chicago homicide.
Grab him! On an all-new Fugitive, then.
How'd he die?
Fear. These investigators find the clues to solve the impossible cases.
I'm gonna get you for murder. Cool?
All new CSI and 4 cops dead. 600 pounds of cocaine stolen and the most ruthless drug lord you've ever seen.
I'm not used to being the one being chased.
An all-new Nash after The Fugitive and CSI. CBS tonight.
Aloha, I'm Rowena Akana. For the last decade, I have had the honor of serving as a trustee for the Office of Hawaiian Affairs. As most of you are aware, on September the 5th, Governor Cayetano sued the Office of Hawaiian Affairs and its Board of Trustees. Our people's voices were silenced when the governor appointed his choices to serve our people. This is a critical time in our Hawaiian history, and experienced leadership is imperative. As a member of the last board to be elected by the Hawaiian people, I ask for your support.
If you're concerned about the Bridgestone Firestone worldwide recall of Firestone tires, would like to get them off your car now instead of waiting for Hawaii's turn for the phased recall, Lex Brody's is offering a solution. Lex Brody's is offering trade-in credit for any Firestone tires toward a new set of Lex Brody's tires. Lex Brody's does not sell and has not sold any Bridgestone or Firestone tires. However, Lex Brody's will give trade-in credit for your Bridgestone or Firestone tires even if they're not part of the recall and no matter where you bought them.
Thank you very much.
I'm Angela Keene. The International Film Festival gets underway today. A rundown on that and all the latest local news when you join us for KGMB 9 News tonight.
Don't miss an all-new episode of the #1 Monday drama, Family Law.
I beg your pardon, sir, but those belong to me.
Well, that's funny, because I could have sworn I saw Carly wearing them earlier.
Oh, yes, she borrowed them, and now she's returning them.
I see. But still, as a cop, I just want to find out if they're borrowed and not stolen.
And may I ask why?
Nah, it could be nothing, really, but we got a tip saying that there could be something in these little beauties. Some microprocessors of some kind.
Really? Well, I can assure you I know nothing about that.
Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, it's amazing how they open up and back.
So tell me, what did you find?
Nothing. Nothing in either one.
Hey, you. Where you been hiding?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I do want to know.
Your instincts were right. It was Emily.
Wait, you mean the phone call?
I mean everything.
How do you know? Did Henry the Weasel come up with something new?
Oh, I didn't need Henry the Weasel. I figured it out the moment I saw her.
How, Jake? What happened?
She came to the party tonight, dressed like Vicky. Hair, makeup, dress, everything.
What? That is insane.
No, that's Emily. I guess that's the big plan she's been keeping under her hat.
Are you sure? Because dressing up like Vicky, that is out there, even for the not-so-divine Miss Sim.
She stole that from my apartment so she could get the look right. What are you thinking?
She was beautiful, Jake. Really beautiful.
She was.
I don't understand it. What was Emily trying to prove dressing up like her?
She said she was jealous.
Of Vicky?
You and me. That we found each other, and she thought that if she brought Vicky into the middle of this, she'd cause problems.
Well, she was wrong. Right?
She was. I'm gonna get her back for this somehow.
I know you're upset. I'm upset too. But I just think what's done is done. What can you really do about it now?
Well, the way I see it, I've got two options. One is I can go to the cops. Two is I can tear her limb from limb.
Yeah. There is a third option, though. You can just let it go.
You have to be kidding. I can't let Emily get away with this.
Jake, think about it. She is not getting away with anything. Her plan was to make me think that I was losing my mind, going nuts, and it didn't work. She failed. So it's over. I mean, the calls will stop. The nightmares will stop, and we can stop arguing and worrying about everything and just be happy. Admit it. Seeing that picture, it all came back, didn't it?
Kids all tucked in?
Kids are sound asleep. They didn't even wake up when I kissed them goodnight.
Good.
Lily, I'm really sorry about what happened tonight with Rose. She followed me into the elevator. Last place I went.
But for a moment, you didn't know it was her. Right? You thought it was me?
For a minute, that's all.
Some people, like a certain guy named Holden, never knew the difference between us. Or so he claims.
Lily? You okay?
Yeah. Yes. How are you? Would you like some ice for your hand?
No, my hand's okay.
You seem to have some lingering hostility towards Simon. Why did you hit him?
You wanna know what that was all about? When he said that he was there to say goodbye to you, I knew that he was lying through his teeth.
It's a pattern, isn't it? No matter how hard we fight at Simon and Rose, they always come between us. Maybe we should try something different.
Like what?
I've made a decision. I want to see Simon again.
Recently in Indiana, something strange happened. A family came to dinner when called. Meanwhile, in Boston, chicken Alfredo was served. It disappeared. These events were traced to the freezer, where this was found.
Inside a meal with chicken and vegetables kids actually like. Who could be responsible for these strange events?
Green Giant Complete Skillet Meals make dinner a giant success.
Know why I love Elmo? We both have big imaginations. When we fly around, he goes, Elmo's an airplane.
Introducing Let's Pretend Elmo. Something else.
Elmo's a race car driver. And do you know what else? Elmo pretends 10 different things. My favorite is Elmo's a big, hairy monster.
Imagine all that. From Sesame Street.
I can't let a bladder control problem get in the way of my job. I tried Serenity.
Serenity has a larger dry layer front to back. Liquid is quickly pulled in, helping prevent leaks.
I feel protected.
Protection, confidence, Serenity.
Every day, millions of dead cells build up on our skin, accenting imperfections and leaving skin dry and dull. Every day, Alpha Hydrox gently lifts these cells away, defending against signs of aging and revealing moist, smooth skin. Alpha Hydrox.
Talk about a torture test.
I took a leave to my 2-day walk for charity. With my bad back, I needed something that wouldn't let me down a few hours later. My heart went out to some of the other women. They took something else. A few hours later, they were hurting again. I gave them my Aleve, and they had a fighting chance.
Just 2 Aleve can stop pain all day. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
By the end of the walk, people were calling me, "Hey, Aleve," like it was my name. So thanks, Aleve.
And now cold sufferers can get the all-day strength of Aleve and new Aleve Cold and Sinus.
When you come to Store Runner to shop, we look in brand name stores you know and trust.
Runners, we got a request. Sweater, red, size, medium. Who's up? We're on it!
When we find what you want, we give you a wide range of choices from great places like Nordstrom, Best Buy, KB Kids.
We found great sweaters! Excellent.
That was fast. Oh, toys.
Now what you want's toys. Go. We're on it!
Store Runner, the fastest way to shop your favorite stores.
CBS Sunday. One of the angels gets a starring role in a film that could change lives.
It's too late.
No, it's not.
An all-new Touched by an Angel. Then, Jackie, born to privilege, married to a hero.
You're amazing.
But not every fairy tale is a dream come true.
You didn't come home again last night.
Where's Jack?
You'd pay me to stay in a loveless marriage.
Have the Kennedys bought your integrity?
Joanne Wally is Jackie, CBS Sunday.
So, no hidden treasures then, officer?
No. I guess my informant was misinformed.
Yes, apparently. Well, if this inquisition is over, I must go.
She must have been in a hurry. She forgot her earrings.
I'll hold on to them for her.
I'm gonna ask you a question. And for once in your life, I want you to be straight with me.
What, Jack?
Are you playing some kind of game here? Or what Molly said, is that the truth?
Look, I don't know what Molly told you, and frankly, I don't care.
Really?
Really. So for once in your life, why don't you keep your nose out of my business? Better yet, why don't you stay out of my life entirely? You got it?
Loud and clear.
Start talking.
About what?
Don't try to play with me. I want to know why Jack was looking at the earrings.
I have no idea.
You didn't try to tip him off.
No. Craig, you've been watching me every minute tonight like you're my parole officer or something. You know that... And while you and I are exchanging explanations, why don't you explain to me why you set me up on this phony sale?
Well, how could I trust you unless I tested you first?
What do you mean? Everything that you put me through tonight was a test? You had no intention of making this deal?
No, not tonight. And it's a good thing, considering how Jack appeared.
I swear to you, if Jack knew anything about what I was doing tonight, it's not because of me.
Then I wonder how he knew.
Well, I wonder some things, too. Like, what is the deal with Mei Lin? Is she a spy? Is she a maid? What is she? And what about the syndicate she keeps talking about? She says they own these microchips.
Yeah, well, you don't need to listen to that kind of information.
No, you know what? I do, if you're having me sell something that doesn't even belong to you.
Whether or not you're doing anything for me remains to be seen. As it stands, I can't trust you.
What do you mean?
I mean what I say. I always mean what I say.
Look, Craig, you're not going to do anything crazy, are you? Like what you were talking about keeping me from getting custody of Parker. You wouldn't go that far, would you?
It's getting late. I should be a good host and say goodnight to my guests.
You want to see Simon? See him as in speak to him one last time before he goes, or?
No. That's not what I meant.
Well, then tell me what you meant.
I feel something for Simon. If I ignore that, it's not fair to you or me or Simon.
Oh, wow. We don't want to hurt Simon now, do we?
You asked me what I wanted, I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, I was fool enough to believe that I would be a part of that answer. Lily, you made love. It had to mean something to you.
Yes, it did.
But not enough to wipe out your feelings for Simon. That's why you didn't want me to move back into this house, isn't it? Because you still have feelings for that arrogant, shallow, spineless jerk.
You know what? He may not be perfect, or at least he knows the difference between me and some low-rent imitation.
Oh, great. We're back to that. Why didn't I figure out that you had a twin sister who took your place? I must be a lousy...
I know. You don't like talking about what happened with Rose and you, but we can't ignore that anymore, obviously.
Okay, you want to talk about Rose? Fine. Then let's talk about Rose. You want to know her best qualities? She says everything that's on her mind. And you know what? I'm on her mind. Every time she opens her mouth, or talks to me, or touches me, I know that she wants me. And the way things have been between you and me lately, for a woman to say that she wants me, I'll tell you what, it feels pretty darn good.
Look at you, drinking cheap beer and listening to twangy guitar. Oh, would Big Brother approve?
Oh, please, are you kidding? If Craig saw me like this, he'd have me shipped off to a convent. What am I saying? A couple hours ago, I would not have been caught dead like this.
What? Being yourself, you mean?
Enjoying myself in the back seat of an old car, getting wasted with a Nashville-loving babe in a stained T-shirt. Sorry, no offense.
Hey, none taken. Look, I'm glad you approve.
I don't know why I just said all those things.
It doesn't matter. It was probably just the alcohol talking you.
I'm not much of a drinker.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I guess I just don't like being out of control. I mean, I should be on top of things if I want to get where I want to be.
Yeah. Just anywhere but the back seat with a beer-drinking, dirty old mechanic.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, it's not bad being out of control.
No, it isn't. You know, when you don't have to think straight, you don't have to think at all. You know, you can just feel.
No, I do not like feelings. They just hurt.
Yeah, sure, feelings can be painful. On the other hand, they can be amazing as well.
Is that painful?
Not anymore.
Hey, open up!
Yeah, can I help you?
Are you Simon Fraser?
Yeah, well, that depends on who wants to know.
Agent Douglas Hollowell, INS.
Julia, there you are.
You know, don't you?
Know what?
You can admit it. I can see how upset you are.
No, I'm upset because I couldn't find you. Do you have any idea how long I've been looking for you?
I guess you want to talk.
Honey, I am through talking for tonight. I just want to go home.
You do?
Well, unless you want to stay.
No. No, I want whatever you want.
I want to be alone with my wife.
Oh, that is the nicest thing that I've ever heard you say.
Hey. Are you all right?
I couldn't be better.
Really? You look a little under the weather, honey, and you were gone for so long. What were you doing all the time?
I was losing my lunch and my breakfast and my dinner.
Honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You told me you were sick, but I had no idea that you were this far.
No. It's not your fault. Not directly, anyway.
Yeah, but, I mean, you told me you wanted to go home hours ago. You should have got a ride home with Barbie. You'd be in home by bed by now.
Well, I wouldn't mind being in bed, but I'm not sick. Not the way that you think, anyway.
How many ways is there for a person to be sick?
Well, there's good ways, and there's bad ways. This is definitely a good way. But it's a big surprise for both of us, so brace yourself.
Julie, what are you talking about?
Jack, I think I'm pregnant.
What it is. What it feels like. What it is. What it feels like. What it is. We know what social anxiety can feel like, and Paxil can help. Over 10 million people suffer from overwhelming anxiety that significantly impairs work or social life, and a chemical imbalance could be to blame. Paxil, the only medication proven effective for social anxiety disorder, works to correct this imbalance. Paxil is not for everyone. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. People taking MAOI should not take Paxil. Paxil side effects may include decreased appetite, dry mouth, sweating, nausea, constipation, sexual side effects in men and women, yawn, tremor, or sleepiness. With time, your doctor's help, and Paxil, life can feel like life again. Paxil, your life is waiting.
I wasted way too much time being fat. I would go up and down and up and down. Look at me. I lost over 50 pounds on this Slim Fast plan, and I kept it off for over 3 years. I didn't know I looked like this underneath. It's not only about being thin, it's about feeling good and having energy. I exercise, I eat right. I have a shake for lunch every day. It helps me stay this way. If you know your ABCs, you know the vitamins in Slim Fast. It's a fun way of rejuvenating your body.
Slim Fast, every day. Get healthy.
It can happen to you.
He came from nowhere.
Bagger Vance, the name?
To show them the dream.
It was too long ago.
No, it wasn't. It was just a moment ago.
That was there all along.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
Critics are calling The Legend of Bagger Vance wondrous and delightful, a masterpiece. Will Smith, Matt Damon, Charlize Theron. From Academy Award-winning director Robert Redford. The Legend of Bagger Vance, rated PG-13, now playing everywhere.
Only Sears Portrait Studio has the magic with our new background featuring Frosty the Snowman. Save 50%, only $5.95 a sheet. Get holiday portraits with Frosty, only at Sears. Hurry in.
All it takes is one random spark from a fire, landing in the wrong place at the wrong time, and your whole family's future could go up in flames. Or not. Learn more about Or Not at thenewsteel.com.
Undercover feds are being assassinated. Now Washington, D.C. is calling on its secret weapon.
Okay, Senator, I accept.
An all-new Walker. Then, while every cop in D.C. is backing up the FBI, a serial killer makes his move.
Anything out of the ordinary, he's gonna start shooting.
The District, all new, CBS Saturday.
So, you're with the IANS?
That's right.
What do you want with Simon? Did you cheat on your taxes?
He's from the INS, Katie, not the IRS.
Oh, sorry. What's the INS?
Immigration and Naturalization Service. I need to ask Mr. Frazier a few questions.
You're pregnant.
We're gonna have a baby. Can you believe it?
No, not really. Are you sure?
Well, I haven't taken one of those home. Well, I'm late. I mean, I'm never late, Jack. And there's other things. I mean, I'm nauseous and exhausted. It's been going on for a while now.
But you haven't said anything to me.
Well, I know. I wanted to be sure. And I was a little nervous because you didn't think that we were ready for it.
But how could this happen? You were on the pill.
Something must have gone wrong. I mean, these things happen. You are glad, though, right? I mean, now that it's happened, you're glad.
This is really something we should be talking about in private. Well, why don't we get going home?
You're probably right. Just hang on one second. I left my personal ladies' room.
Jack, I'm so glad you're still here. We need to talk.
We've already talked.
You've made your feelings quite clear.
I didn't mean any of it. I had to say it. Craig was watching us the whole time.
Yeah, whatever, lady.
Jack, listen to me, because I only have time to say this once. I swear to you, Craig told me the microchips were in those earrings. But he was setting me up to test my loyalty or something. But he still needs me. So if you want me to, I can still help you get to him. I'll do anything for you, Jack. Don't you know that?
Ready to go?
I gotta tell you, that's one party I don't mind leaving.
I am, really sorry that that happened tonight. Emily had no right messing with this beautiful mind like that.
Let's not talk about it, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Will you go get my coat for me, and I'll wait right here?
Sure.
What are you still doing here, Emily? Don't you think you've caused enough damage for one night? No. Away from me. Leave me alone!
Every month, college students eat 60 million slices of pizza. And they don't always have a toothbrush. Chew on this. Chewing Trident after meals can help prevent cavities from forming.
Good breakfast.
So when you can't brush, chew on this. Trident.
Heroes come in all sizes at our house.
What are you and Tonka Joe doing?
Just doing a little construction. Can't talk now. Tonka Joe needs me. Good job. I did it! It's time for the wrecking ball.
Tonka handheld construction rig.
Of a white Christmas.
Some things never change.
Just like the one.
Like the songs that make the holidays so special.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays.
The Time Life Treasury of Christmas, a tradition in millions of homes across America.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Only Treasury of Christmas brings you all these timeless classics.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
The Time Life Treasury of Christmas, America's best-loved Christmas collection on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas
You'll get 50 holiday favorites.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
More than 2 full hours of holiday fun.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, riding down Santa Claus Lane. Silent night.
Each song brings the wonder of Christmas into your home.
Hark the herald angels sing.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart.
So call now and enjoy the Treasury of Christmas for years to come.
To order Treasury of Christmas, call 1-800-532-7676. That's 1-800-532-7676. Or send $19.99 for 2 cassettes plus $3.99 shipping and handling, or $26.99 for 2 CDs plus $4.99 shipping and handling to Treasury of Christmas, Department 5, Richmond, Virginia 23280.
You can turn hopes and dreams into reality when you give through the United Way. At this learning center, those with developing disabilities are getting the vital help they need. Together, we're solving problems, getting results you can see. The NFL, the United Way, and you, the power of teamwork.
So you lied to me.
A one-to-one relationship with a doctor.